Hey, how's it going, everyone? So, a new event was just announced, and it is for Officer Primo. We don't know much about it, but let's talk about what we do know so far. So, it's going to require castle characters, and Primo is going to be a 5-star unlock. So, that right there makes me wonder if we're going to need 5-star castle to get 5-star Primo. And we know he's 5-star because on the character screen we can see that he says 0 out of 190 tiles to unlock, and that's how many it takes to bring them straight to 5 stars. So I'm thinking that it's possible that there will be 7 different tiers, 7 different battles, and each tier will progressively give more tiles equal to the amount it would take for each star level. So, for example, tier 1 would give enough tiles to take Primo to 1 star. I think that's 10 tiles to go from 0 to 1 star. And then tier 2 would give enough to take Primo from 1 to 2 stars. Although, of course, you can't actually unlock him. You can't unlock him at 1 or 2 stars. You have to wait till you have enough tiles to take him straight to 5. But it would be that equivalent amount of tiles. And then tier 5 would give you however many tiles it takes to take a character from 4 to 5 stars. I think that's 75 tiles, I think, to go from 4 to 5. And then that total after tier 5 would be 190, and then you can unlock him straight to 5 stars. And then if you wanted to take him to 6 stars, you would have to complete tier 6, and you would have to complete tier 7 to get him to 7 stars. That's just a complete guess. We don't know that that's true or not. It is called a master event, and I don't believe we have had a master event yet. We did have Yeti's event, which was it was an interesting idea where you did battles and then you could loot the battles over the course of like 11 days and try to slowly get enough tiles to unlock the character. And then there were other events like the Chef and Spooky Girl, where it was more of a marquee style event where you could get them to 3 stars for free. But if you wanted any more tiles for that character, you had to open the bags with gems. So I think this is going to be a completely different event. Maybe there will be 7 tiers to get those kinds of tiles. And I think the tiers are going to progressively get harder. Now, what I'm worried about is if each tier will require equivalent star levels for the castle units that are required. So, like if you just wanted to unlock them at 5 stars, maybe you would need 5-star castle characters. That's complete speculation. And again, this could be completely wrong, but that's what I'm guessing. I think that could be what happens with his event. So because of this, I've begun farming castle stuff. I've kind of ignored them. I've really been focusing on my Ninjago characters and a little bit on pirates, but now I've completely set aside pirates to focus on castle because I at least want to get my characters high enough for the second time the event comes around. I'm probably not going to get Primo to 7 stars in about a week here when the event should drop. Because it did say by the end of January, which is approaching pretty quickly here. But my guess is that this will be a recurring event probably every 3 to 6 months. So that should probably give me enough time to get my castle characters ready for the second time that event does come around. I'm able to focus on castle right now because my arena team is basically finished. Their gear and leveling is maxed. The only thing missing is a couple star levels on some of them. But I'm still able to get top 10 right now with my current team. Once that becomes a bit harder, I'll really start pushing to get these characters finished with their star levels. But currently, I'm just passively farming their tiles on their hard nodes. And then once I have an abundance of coins, which will take a little while, I'll start increasing their star levels again. But for now, most of my focus is going toward the castle units. Including their gear, because they're still at like 4 to 5, most of them, so I want to get them all to 6. I should be able to get most of them to 6 before the event hits in a week here. And I think I'll have all of them at 3 stars at least. So I'm not sure if that'll be enough. We'll have to see, but fingers crossed. Okay, now let's take a look at the actual character, Officer Primo. I think he's going to be either an A or B tier character. I think what's going to determine that is how his abilities level up. Because currently he looks pretty solid, but I think he's still straddling the line between great and pretty good. His second ability gives him taunt and clears taunt from all enemies. If that ability upgrades to also clear stealth, that would give him 2 stealth clearing abilities, with his ultimate being the other one right here. This one clears stealth and taunt as well. And if he has two stealth clearing abilities, I think that will make him easily an A tier character. But I mean, I doubt they would have that in one character that seems a bit powerful currently. But I don't know. I think he looks pretty solid. He's got a taunt. He seems like a pretty good tank. He can get courage, which will give him more defense, a max of plus 25% defense because courage maxes at 5 stacks. I think he would be a solid replacement for Cactus Girl in my current team. That would make fighting other enemy Lloyd teams much easier, as currently those battles are very annoying. He's also a role model character, and under the Lighthouse set, that will give him a 25% chance at the end of his turn to heal the weakest ally for 20% of their max health, which will kind of give him a little bit of extra healing, which could be very nice. A tank that also heals is always appreciated, like with Jester. I believe the other two role model characters are Firefighter Ash and Poppy, I think. So if you combine those three characters into one team, it's a 25% chance at the end of each one of their turns, which doesn't sound too bad on paper. Actually, if you combine them with Jester and his AI was fixed so that he actually used his taunt ability, and then also threw in Hiker, that team could be a nightmare because if Jester actually taunted, he would be healing everyone when he was attacked. Hiker would be doing his massive heal, and then the other three would have a chance to heal the weakest ally. That could be a nightmare team. And that team would also have one of the best attackers in the game right now, Ashe. I think she's the only one currently that can hit for over 10k. And Jester can also do some decent damage at 7 stars. So maybe that could be a team that would work. Jester, Hiker, Firefighter Ashe, Poppy, and Officer Primo. Oh, and then Poppy also has heals, obviously. She's a healer. Yeah, that could be a nightmare team. I don't know. Although maybe there wouldn't be enough damage to actually win battles. I mean, Ashe does do a lot of damage, but I feel like you might need one more high DPS character. Anyway, yeah, that's just me rambling about theory crafting. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this event. I'll do another video when the event actually drops talking about how it functions and if it's kind of what I'm guessing, what I'm speculating. We'll see if I'm right. Maybe I'm not. But anyway, yeah, it's fun to still guess. All right, see you in the next one.